Hey guys, a common question I'm asked is why did I go with 5 grams of creatine monohydrate in Pre JYM Plus versus creatine hydrochloride? Now, many of you know that I'm a firm believer in the benefits of creatine hydrochloride. Now, that's not to say that creatine hydrochloride is any better than creatine monohydrate. The difference is in its solubility and absorption. So with creatine hydrochloride, it's absorbed better than creatine monohydrate in the intestines, somewhere around 60% better. So you need a lower dose of creatine hydrochloride than you do for creatine monohydrate. And for those of you who've ever experienced stomach issues with creatine monohydrate, which a lot of people do experience, you don't get that same experience with creatine hydrochloride. Now, I'm very sensitive to creatine monohydrate, which is why I've always used creatine hydrochloride. So the hydrochloride is absorbed a bit better than the monohydrate, meaning you just need less, but they both get into the muscle and the nerve cells and do the same thing. So with Pre JYM Plus, I added 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Now, like I said, creatine hydrochloride, creatine monohydrate, they're both going to provide the same benefits. It's just a difference of solubility and absorption. So why would I switch from hydrochloride to monohydrate? Well, one reason is that most people are looking for creatine monohydrate because it's the most studied form of creatine. That's because it's the most simplest form that it comes in, whereas adding a hydrochloric acid molecule to the formula changes its solubility, but most people are looking for monohydrate. When they see something like creatine hydrochloride or creatine nitrate, they think, well, I don't want to spend the extra money when I can get the same benefits on creatine monohydrate. Very true. You can, as long as you don't have the stomach issues. So I went with creatine monohydrate for those people who are looking for monohydrate, because if you want creatine hydrochloride, you can get it in my Pre JYM OG and my Pre JYM X. Now, another reason that I went with creatine monohydrate versus creatine hydrochloride was taste. Believe it or not, yes, taste. Now, what does taste have to do with creatine? Well, with creatine hydrochloride, due to the hydrochloric acid, it's very, very acidic. And since I was increasing the amount of creatine in the product, I didn't want to go from 2 grams of creatine hydrochloride to 5 grams of creatine hydrochloride. It would make it very, very difficult to flavor. In fact, if you've tried Pre JYM X, which has 4 grams of creatine hydrochloride, you'll know it's very tart, and that's due to the hydrochloric acid. So I have to go with tart types of flavors, like an orange, shockwave, which is like sweet tarts, or tiger's blood. But when you try Pre JYM Plus, you're gonna notice something different, the taste. It's absolutely amazing. The fruit punch and the juicy orange literally taste like you're drinking fruit punch or orange juice. You wouldn't even be able to tell that you're drinking a supplement. So it makes it far more enjoyable of a supplement to take before you work out. The third reason is price. Creatine hydrochloride costs a lot more than creatine monohydrate. And since I'm increasing the dose of the creatine in Pre JYM Plus, I wanted to go with something that has more value so that we can keep the price down and not charge too much, because look, I get it. I could create the best pre-workout on the market, but if it costs $100 due to all the ingredients, who can afford that? So price is an issue, because as good as a supplement can be, it also can't be too expensive. So with creatine hydrochloride being so expensive and wanting to put in a 5 gram dose of creatine, because that's what most people are looking for, I went with creatine monohydrate so that we can keep the price at a low enough level where most people can try it. So those are really the 3 main reasons why I switched in Pre JYM Plus to creatine monohydrate versus hydrochloride. No, I'm not changing my stance. I personally prefer the hydrochloride. Like I said, I'm very sensitive to creatine monohydrate, so I'll be sticking with the Pre JYM OG and the Pre JYM X for myself, but you get to decide, and you can try either one, see which one you like best.